The last widow of a Civil War veteran died in 2020, and I'm sure you're wondering how that's possible since the war ended in 1865. Well, Civil War veterans got a pension, and while it wasn't a lot of money in our minds, $30 was a lot in 1930s money, which is when most of these men were very old and nearing the time for their death. And so a lot of these men were being cared for by nurses or by people who were coming to help them in their homes, and they didn't have a whole lot of money, and so they couldn't afford to pay these women, or they wanted to thank them for the taking care of them in their old age. And so they would marry these younger, often late teens, early 20s women in order to allow them to collect on their pension until their own deaths. And so this woman married this 93-year-old Civil War veteran when she was 17, and she, with the explicit intention of him bequeathing his Civil War pension to her as his wife. They were married for 3 years before he died, and then she never actually collected the pension because of threats from one of his daughters. This is actually not an uncommon story. I mean, maybe the threats and the not being able to collect the pension are, but there were 3 other women who were Civil War veteran widows who lived until the 21st century. The last one died in 2008.